Hey guys, welcome to Protocode Point. Okay, so in this photo tutorial, we're gonna learn how to create a new Material U navigation bar in Flutter. It is just a new way of adding a navigation bar in Flutter. So let's begin. So here I have just created a demo app just as an intro of this tutorial. So you can see it has a page, home page, and there is a navigation bar at the bottom. So you can see you can just navigate to different pages by clicking on the tabs in this navigation bar. So let's learn how to do it. So let's go to our Android Studio. Okay, so now we are in our Android Studio IDE and I have created a new Flutter project by name navigation bar, and in main.dart page for now I have simply a scaffold widget with an empty container. Okay, so important note over here, if you want to make use of Material U navigation bar, your Flutter SDK version should be 2.5 and above and your Flutter channel must be a master. So let's check it. So just go to a terminal over here, or you can just go to view tool window and open your terminal and hit a command that is flutter version. Okay, so now you can see my SDK version is 2.6.0 and above and my channel is master. And if you are not able to see this master over here, or if you are seeing a stable or beta version of your Flutter, so you must upgrade to channel master. Okay, so to do that I have wrote an article on bottom navigation bar, a new way of creating bottom navigation bar in Flutter. Okay, so here I have just added important note, that is how to change your channel. So here you need to follow these 3 steps. So first of all you must upgrade to channel master and just copy from text from here and go to a terminal and paste it over here and hit enter. Okay, so it will upgrade to channel master, and after doing that you just need to run second step, that is Flutter upgrade. Okay, so just do it. Okay, and hit enter. So your SDK version will get upgraded and your channel will be master. So after doing that you need to just restart your IDE. So just go to files, invalid cache and restart. So just hit it and invalid cache and restart. Okay, so after doing that your SDK version will get upgraded to the latest version and your channel will be master. So after doing upgrading, so just rerun this command to check it. Okay, so let's begin with the tutorial of creating navigation bar. Okay, so here bottom navigation bar, and if you go to this widget, you can see there are various properties that you can make use of. Okay, so if you are not able to use this navigation bar, you might be not using master channel, so just check it. Okay, so I am in master channel, so I can use this widget. Okay, so here there are various properties as you can see, and there is one more property that is required, that is destination. So this destination is something, the tabs of your navigation bar. So let's create a destination tabs, destination. So inside destination, navigation destination, and here you need to provide 2 fields, that is icon and a label to the navigation tab. So let's give some icon. Okay, so here let's make it const. Okay, so here destination you must pass at least 2 tabs. Okay, so if you are using only one tab, you will face an error. So we need to make pass 2 tabs over here. So let's say second tab as call. Okay, so let's hot restart and check our app. Okay, so you can see I have created 2 tabs, one is home and one is call button. So these are the 2 tabs, so you can provide as many as you want. So if I remove one and I just provide one tab over here and hot refresh, so you may see an error, that is destination should be greater than or equal to 2 over here, as you can see. Okay, so let's create 5 tabs over here. Okay, so I have created 5 tabs: home, call, camera, chat, hot refresh. So let's check. So you can see I have 5 tabs over here. Okay, so the active tab is the first tab in your list, that is home tag. And here there is one more property that I have added, that is selected icon. So this selected icon will be something that will be shown to the user. So you can see this tab is selected, so you can see there is a different logo or a icon to this, and these are unselected, so this icon is being used. And if the tab is selected, then this icon will be used and shown to the user. Okay, so now let's add a functionality so that user can navigate to different tabs over here. So for that, here I need to create a variable int tab selected, and initially I will just set it to 0 because I want first tab to be active. Okay, and inside this navigation bar there is one more property, that is select on destination selected. So let's use it. On destination selected index, and this is our index. So here we are making use of this is equal to index, and then there is one more property, that is selected index. So by default, as you can see, it is 0, and when a user press on any destinations over here, like if a user select on call destination, and our index will be 1, that is this is 0 and this is 1, this is index 2, index 3, index 4. Okay, so now if a user select on index 2, suppose, so selected index will be 1. Okay, so here selected index tapped selected. Okay, so let's check our app. Hot refresh. So let's go to camera. So now you can see the selected index is camera. So now user can tab to switch between pages. Okay, sorry, I just forgot to set state over here to update your UI. So just hot refresh. After making this change, I am just calling this set state. So let's check our app now. So if I press on call button, so you can see you are getting navigated to different tabs in your navigation bar. Okay, so if you observed, there is a slight animation been used over here, so you can just customize it as per your needs. So here, as you can see, there is a property called as animation duration. So let's use it. Animation duration seconds, you can just change the seconds to 5 seconds. So let's check what happens. Hot refresh. So now if I press on this call tab, so you can see there is the animation. So 5 seconds is very long, so let's give it as 2 seconds. Hot refresh camera, so you can see a slight animation between switch. Okay, so you can just customize the height of this navigation bar. So for that, there is a property over here, as you can see. Let's use it. Height, let's say give a height as 60. Let's check what happens. Hot refresh, so you can see height got changed. Let's give it as 80. Hot refresh, so you can see height is getting changed. So I think 50 is good. Okay, so the height should be 60. It is looking good. Hot refresh. So now if you don't want to show this label, that is home, call, camera, you can easily hide it. So there is a property, that is label behavior. So let's use it. Label behavior, navigation label behavior. So there are 3 properties that you can make use of over here, that is show always show, hide, and only selected should be shown. So let's check this. Hot refresh, so you can see the home page is selected and others are not selected, so the label is visible. So if I go to call, so you can see this label is visible like this. So you can make use of anything over here. Always show, always hide. If you do it hide, then a label will not be shown in the tab. So let's use only selected show. Okay, so now if you want to change the background color of this navigation bar, so you can do it by making use of background color, colors dot. So let's say let's give as orange. So let's check what happens. Hot refresh, so you can see background is orange. Okay, so now if you want to change this indicator color, as you can see that is a gray color over here on the active tab, so you can do it. So for that you must wrap this navigation bar with a widget called as navigation bar theme. Navigation bar theme. Okay, so inside here you must pass a data property navigation theme data. Okay, and inside here there are various properties. You can just go to this class and you can check it: height, color, indicator color, label, text style, icons, theme, and everything you can do it. So let's change the indicator color to, you can see it is a gray, so let's change it to white. Indicator color, colors dot white. Hot refresh, so let's check. So you can see the indicator color got changed to white. Okay, so you can just customize your label. So you can just increase the size of your text over here. So for that, there is a property that is label text style material state property. You must make use of material state property dot all, and over here text style. So let's increase the font size. So let's make 14 and let's check what happens. So you can see font got changed to 14 pixels. So let's make it bold. So for that, font weight dot bold. Hot refresh, so you can see navigation bar label color got bold. So you can just change the color also by making use of color property. So let's make use of colors dot, let's say red. Hot refresh, so it is not looking good. So this is just an example. So let's make it white. Okay, fine. Okay, so now let's create pages from where a user can navigate to different pages by tapping on this navigation bar tabs. Okay, so I have already created some pages, so I will just copy paste the code here in the library. So you can just create the files over here, create new dart files and give a name and hit enter. Okay, so I have already coded for that. I want to just save the time in this video tutorial, so I am just copy pasting. So here I have just created 5 pages. One is call, camera, chat, home. So it here in this code we simply have a container which has an icon of home. Okay, so let's use these pages in our code. So let's define a variable over here, final pages is equal to, this will be an array of pages, and here we will define our pages. Okay, so home page. Okay, so these are the class names: home page, call page, camera page. So I need to just import these pages. So just enter alt enter and import all of this. Okay, so the pages has got imported. Okay, so inside here I want to show the pages in the body tag. So inside body tag, for now I have simply empty container. So inside this container, so I want to show the pages that a user selected. So pages dot selected tab selected. Okay, So pages, and if the user selected index is 0, then home page will be shown. And if the user select as a camera, then the camera index will be shown. The camera index is suppose 2, then 0, 1, 2, the camera page will be shown. Okay, so let's check it. Hot refresh. Okay, so you can see the active tab is 0 position, call, camera, chat, settings. Okay, so that's all for this video tutorial. So if you have any doubt, you can just visit my website protocoderspoint.com. I have wrote all the things over here in detail. So you can just check the link in the description, and you can just get the complete source code from here. You can use it. Okay, so that's all for this video tutorial. Hope you got the concept of how to make use of Material You navigation bar in Flutter. Thanks for watching. Please do subscribe Protocoders Point. Thank you.